Hi, it's Captain Sandy Melvin, Gasparilla Outfitters, and this is Boca Grande's weekly fishing report. Beautiful, beautiful fall weather here in Boca Grande. Just getting in from a half-day trip where we caught some really nice redfish on topwater plugs today in the backcountry. Earlier this week, we got into a big school of fish out off the beach and caught oversized redfish one after the other off the beach. So redfish, redfish, redfish right now. They're not everywhere in the backcountry though. You can go a long way and not see them, but when you get around them, man, they sure are biting. So redfish is probably the big story in the backcountry. Saw quite a few small snook. Didn't have much luck getting them to bite today though, but I did see some small snook around there, so that's a good sign. Water's still pretty dark. It is tough to see them. I'm sure that there's more than I saw back there, but you know, snook fishing will start picking up here as the weather gets a little bit more cooler and the water can change and the fish start working back in on the grass flats. Still catching some grouper offshore, guys that are getting out there. We've had a little bit of wind this week, but it hasn't been terrible, so the guys have been getting offshore, catching some nice grouper in the 30-foot range still. They're catching some kingfish out there, scattered kingfish, not the big run yet, but the kingfish are starting to show up. Catching some cobia, scattered cobia around. I've heard some few reports of pompano, which is good for the guys that are walking the beach in the morning. You'll be able to start catching some pompano here pretty soon, we hope. And speckled trout still in the backcountry as well. That's pretty much the story of what's going on now here mid-October. We're going to start getting into the slower, lower tides of fall here as we get into November. Start seeing a lot of tailing action for redfish. Sight fishing redfish with a fly will become one of the top things to do in the month of November. Speaking of that, we've got our annual 17th annual gift tournament, the Gasparilla Island Fly Fishing Tournament. Be coming here that first Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I've forgotten the date right offhand. I believe it's the 22nd. The tournament's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. We'll be benefiting the Lillian Bay Beatty Fund this year. From some of her health issues, we're going to help them out with some of their hospital bills, and we're going to have a great time at a cocktail party hosted by PJ Sea Grill, and do a little fly fishing for fun. So if you get a chance to come join us for the gift tournament, we'd love to have you. Stop in at Gasparilla Outfitters and we'll get you all the details. That's pretty much where we're at. Fall fishing in Boca Grande's ramping up. Come on down and enjoy our great fishing.